Mike, what you up to today? Today, we're going to do that follow-up on the garden that I was telling you about, that I was going to clean it up and straighten it out and let you see what it looks like after I've been gone for 2 weeks. So, we're going to go ahead and take a tour of the garden real quick, and then we're going to harvest some potatoes at least. And also, we're going to take a look at those carrots and maybe the cucumbers. So, let's take a look at the garden. Here's our general overview of the garden. It's all been weeded. Everything's been tied up. The tomatoes and the cherry tomatoes and some peppers. So that's what it looks like right now. Also, you can tell that I've taken out the hoops. They were right here where the bush beans were eaten up by the rabbits. So, but right now, what I'm wanting to do is go ahead and dig up at least half this row of potatoes. What's really strange about the potatoes this year, when I planted them, probably 2/3 of the row come up, and then the front half here, right closest up to the camera here, those came in a couple weeks ago, and I thought they were dead. So those potatoes obviously are not going to be ready like the ones further down the row. So you can tell because the plants have laid over, they're starting to die. So I'm gonna dig probably from about this point back to the raised bed and harvest those potatoes and leave these here in the front. And I may see how those do in a couple weeks. Watch those plants. So right now, let's go ahead and get the potato fork, get down here and dig some potatoes up. Okay, let's go ahead and put a fork in the ground and see what we get here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plant. Set that off to the side. That first bad plant. Now, for those of you who don't know or remember what I planted, it was the Yukon Gold. So I'm gonna kind of run my fork through here and see if there's any. Nothing there. Couple more. I think that's it. Well, wait a minute. There's another one. A baby. Whoop. All right, let's go to the next one. I think I'm gonna stop about right here at this point. A couple more plants. Probably. Yeah. I'm gonna stop with the pulling of these plants because those come up later. Let's see if we missed any in here. Yep. Whoa, there's a big one. Uh-oh, accidentally forked that one. Just when you think you got them all, there's more in there. As you can see, the soil is nice and loose. Which I really like. I can run my hands through it real easy. Find the potatoes. Okay, I think that's it for this. Excuse me. This is about 8 or 9 feet that I dug up here. So I still have another 12 feet. I guess not too bad. It's the potatoes I got so far. And we'll let the rest of that row go. Okay, we're down here at the carrots. We got the Scarlet Nanty carrot. We'll go ahead and pull some of these and see how they look. Now these I just planted, I just threw the seeds in there. I didn't thin. Look at some of them, these are pretty small. Like I said, I didn't thin these. We're gonna pull them. They come out of the ground real easy. Man, these things are little. You know, I think I'm gonna pull maybe half of these and I'm gonna leave the other half in. They're pretty small. I mean, you can put them in like a stew or something, but some of these are really small. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop. I'm gonna let these sit along a lot longer. I mean, look how small they are. That's most of them, the size. And those been in there 90 days, but you know, I didn't thin them at all. I don't know if maybe that was the factor, but they're really, look how small, they're really little. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave them, the rest. And let's go take a look at the other carrots. Let me pull a weed or two while I'm right here. There we go. Let's go to the other side. All right, this side's the Bolero. Now these are pelleted seeds that I planted. These here I could space at 2 or 3 inches apart. A pelleted seed means there's a clay covering over the seed where you can actually grab it with a finger and place one seed at a time. So it's kind of like planting the radishes. You can actually kind of separate them. So we'll see how these look, see if the spacing is the deal. Oh, it's a lot bigger carrot. See how the spacing is? It's a lot. There's a lot more distance between the carrots. And those are nice size eating carrots right there. They're not the giant carrots, but those look good. And these are, again, the Bolero. And I really like that pelleted seed because you can actually place the seed where you want it. The other carrots down there, the other carrots down there are real fine, and I just kind of sprinkled them like salt or something on the ground and just put the dirt on them and just let them go. And that may not be the way to do that because they're really, really tight and they're small. I think I'll harvest all these. These look good. I like, well, that's small. Oh, carrot broke off. But anyway, that's about the size of carrots I'm getting right now on my poles. And this is, again, this is the pelleted carrot seed where you can actually space the seeds. I really like those. And this is the Bolero carrot. It's a nice looking carrot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of these and I'll show you what I come up with at the end. Okay, here's the Bolero carrots harvested. Not a whole lot of carrots. So it's nothing to get excited about, but I do have carrots. And it's the first time I planted carrots in this new raised bed I just built. So obviously I don't know how the soil is or the pH or anything, so I need to check that, amend the soil, and see if we can improve the size of these carrots. It could also be just the time of year too, I'm trying to grow carrots. So we're not going to get discouraged about it. It's not a big deal. It's a place to start, and we'll get this figured out and get better carrots. At least we do have carrots. So next we're going to take a look at the cucumbers and we're going to harvest those today. Okay, here we are down here at the cucumber trellis, and we do have a bunch of cucumbers to pick. We got the stone walls. There's several stone walls that need to be picked, and I'm sure there's some pickling cucumbers down here also. So it's a pretty good sized stone wall. I'm gonna go ahead and pick these cucumbers and we'll see what we come up with. Here's our cucumber harvest for today. 7 pickling and 6 stone walls. Okay everybody, that's the garden for today. Picking some, actually I should say, digging up some potatoes, picking some cucumbers, and we picked a bed of carrots, a small bed. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll get back together in a couple days and we'll see what we can come up with next. Thanks for watching.